The HYPE token has surged more than 23% in the past 24 hours, reaching $47 on Friday, the highest level since October 2025. This sudden rally is drawing attention from both retail and institutional investors. The token is native to Hyperliquid, a decentralized exchange that has recently gained traction in the broader crypto market. What's driving this move, and what does it mean for the token's future trajectory? The immediate catalyst appears to be the launch of spot HYPE ETFs in the United States. On Friday, Bitwise launched its Hyperliquid ETF, trading under the ticker BHYP on the New York Stock Exchange. This fund offers regulated exposure to HYPE and includes a staking component through Bitwise's in-house staking division. The ETF sponsor fee is 0.34%, with a full waiver for the first month on the first $500 million in assets. This development is significant because it marks the first regulated product offering exposure to HYPE in the U.S. market. Earlier in the week, 21 Shares also launched its own Hyperliquid ETF, HYPE, on Nasdaq. These launches are strengthening the token's institutional demand narrative. On-chain data from LookInChain suggested that wallets linked to venture capital firm A16Z had purchased nearly $67.5 million worth of HYPE tokens in the month leading up to the ETF launches. These purchases. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Combined with the ETFs, indicate growing institutional interest in Hyperliquid and its native token. Coinbase's recent move to become Hyperliquid's USDC treasury deployer is another notable development. This partnership could help stabilize the token's value by reducing volatility through USDC-backed treasury management. The move could also signal increased institutional confidence in Hyperliquid's infrastructure and governance model. However, the question remains whether this momentum will be sustained. As of Friday, the newly launched HYPE ETFs were managing $3.17 million in assets, according to SoSo Value data. While this is a positive sign, it's still early and meaningful inflows will be needed to support a lasting bull run. The initial weak speculation may not be enough to drive long-term price appreciation. The HYPE token's price movement is closely tied to institutional adoption and regulatory developments. The launch of spot HYPE ETFs is a regulatory milestone that could attract a broader investor base, including those who previously avoided direct token exposure due to legal uncertainties. If these ETFs gain traction and attract consistent capital, the token could benefit from increased liquidity and price stability. However, if the ETFs fail to attract sustained interest, the token may struggle to maintain its recent gains. Another factor to monitor is the on-chain activity of major investors. The A16Z purchases, while substantial, occurred before the ETF launches, suggesting that institutional interest may have been building for some time. If these wallets continue to accumulate HYPE, it could be a bullish sign for the token's future. Conversely, if there's a sudden shift in buying patterns or increased selling pressure from large holders, it could signal a reversal in the token's momentum. The broader market environment also plays a role. HYPE's performance is influenced by general sentiment toward decentralized finance, DeFi, and institutional crypto adoption. If the market remains bullish and more institutional players enter the space, HYPE could see continued support. However, if broader market conditions turn bearish or most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Regulatory actions dampen investor enthusiasm. HYPE could face downward pressure. The next key signal to watch is the performance of the HYPE ETFs in the coming weeks. If inflows continue to grow and the ETFs become a significant source of demand for HYPE, the token could see further price appreciation. On the flip side, if the ETFs fail to attract sustained capital and the initial speculation fades, the token may face a correction. Investors should also monitor on-chain activity from major holders and the overall regulatory landscape for crypto ETFs. Any changes in regulatory stance or new developments in the DeFi space could impact HYPE's price trajectory.